Okay, so we're back. In this lesson, since we left off from extruding the rear parts of our text, we're gonna do some cleanup, renaming our assets, which is really important. Also, if I hit the space bar and I'm gonna go to the front over here, hit spacebar again to activate it. You'll notice that things are not exactly aligned in terms of the up and down, which is called the y-axis. Okay, like for example over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is for example, I'm gonna select this guy. If you look in our channel box, again, this is an example of how the channel box is super important. Our translate Y over here, 5.836. Translate Y is up, the green one, up. Translate X is going this way, okay? So it's a negative 5.836. This one is negative 5.825. 5.851, 5.811, so they all have a little bit varying degrees of difference. So to fix that, we're just gonna select everything. Okay, as you can see over here, I'm gonna zoom in, and if I click in here, I want it to be level. So maybe I'm just gonna click 9 at the end. See what happens. Which way? Let's see where, if it goes up or down. It went down, but it leveled off like that. I want it to be snug right when it's touching to the top assets. So we'll go 5.84. We'll go down. Instead of 8.5, we'll go 8.4. I typed in 4 over there, hit enter. We went up a little bit more. So the lower number we type in, the higher the object goes up. Maybe I'll type in 3. Oh, we're getting closer. Now I'll type in 2. And that's pretty much good. We're good. Let me just double check these guys. 2.477 on our Y. 2.477. 2.47. Oh. It's missing a 7. We don't need it, but I'm just gonna put it because I'm just kind of neurotic. Next thing, we should name it. Name our assets. I selected it. It says type mesh 1. I'm gonna double click inside of it. This is our outliner. Okay. What should I name it? I'm just gonna name it A. And A1, because we have 2 A's in there. Next, I'm going to select this one. I'm going to name it D1. This one, I'm going to name it I. This one, I'm going to name it D2. This one, I'm going to name it A2. This one, I'm going to name it S. So we named everything. Okay. So that's done. So if ever there's a case where you don't see your outliner, maybe it's something like that. If you look over here, this is our tools, like select tool, lasso tool, paintbrush selection tool, move tool, rotate tool. Basically, for the hotkeys, this is where you go into it, manually click on it. I hardly ever touch this anymore because hotkeys are so much more faster. So, but one of the things you see here is this guy. Show or hide the outliner. You click that and you can show it there. Or again, going back to our very first lessons, you can go to Windows, Workspaces, reset general to factory default, and it just resets everything so you can see everything and we're all on the same page in case something happens. Okay, so we did that. Oh, I'm in component mode. Right click on top of it, object, let go. Alright, is there anything else I should do? Maybe layers? No. Could delete the history. We have to definitely freeze transform. Okay. Yeah. So the next lesson we're gonna talk about freeze transform, and I'm gonna explain what that is and why that is super important for animation and so many other things too. Okay, that's the end of this lesson.